Wisconsin's complaint is the definition of a contradiction. I'm going to use that word a lot. First of all, how can they allege, they being Wisconsin, how can Wisconsin allege that Miami tampered against a binding, quote unquote, binding revenue sharing agreement when at that time, back in January, revenue sharing, which has now been approved under the House versus NCAA settlement, at that time would not be approved for another 5 months. And back in January, there was no guarantee at that time that it would get approved at all. The House settlement just passed, folks, in early June. It was not passed in January. Xavier Lucas left UW in January of 2025. And by the way, even though the House settlement has passed, revenue sharing still isn't officially active. It doesn't go into effect until July 1st. So we're still not officially in the revenue sharing era. We certainly weren't back in January. So that raises a question for me, and I think it's a fair one. Was the contract, the revenue sharing agreement that Xavier Lucas signed, entered into with Wisconsin, was that an actual binding agreement, as they say, or was it a memorandum of understanding? Was it a preemptive, hypothetical agreement that once and if revenue sharing comes into effect, this is the obligation that I owe to the University of Wisconsin? I don't know how it can be binding from 6 months into the future.